Oh boy, do I have a show for all of you. Today we're going over the worst, the dumbest, and the most terrifying credit card benefits on the market right now. And perhaps craziest of all is that some of these benefits are on very well-known cards that both you and me might even have in our wallets as we speak. So let's waste 0 minutes and 0 seconds more of our lives and dive right into the first one right now, which is the 10% anniversary bonus on the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Sounds pretty good on paper, right? But wait till you see the fine print. Each account anniversary, you'll earn bonus points equal to 10% of your total purchases made the previous year. That means if you spend $25,000 on purchases, you'll get 2,500 bonus points. But forget about spending 25 grand on your card. Let's make this even more dramatic. Let's say you're a big baller and spender and you put 50 grand through your Chase Sapphire Preferred or a CSP per year. This is the value that you should expect to get and where your expectations should actually lie. So we've got our 50 grand of spend there at the top. Moving down now for the 10% bonus, 10% of 50 grand is 5,000. But these are 5,000 points, not $5,000. So these points, what are they worth? Well, they're worth $50 in terms of cash back, or $62.50 or a little bit more for travel. That means the additional percent return that you're getting here is actually 0.1%. It would be one thing to say you get an extra 1% on top of your regular points, but no, this is 1/10 of 1% bonus, but it's marketed as the 10% bonus. But unless you read the fine print, you're just thinking, oh, 10% cash back or 10% travel. That sounds amazing, and it does, but all of the little secrets here, the dirty tricks, are in that fine print and understanding what the value in points means. And as I see it, this is like the dumbest benefit ever, because I can't think of a less rewarding gift or bonus for somebody who spends 50 grand. Let's make it even more dramatic. 100 grand you spend on your CSP, and here's $100. That makes pretty much no difference to anybody's lifestyle no matter what, because the spend requirement is so freaking high. So if you were to ask me, does this benefit make me more inclined to use my Sapphire Preferred each year? The answer is no. Not at all. In fact, it kind of pisses me off. Dumbest benefit number 2, the SoulCycle at-home bike credit, brought to you by the American Express Platinum Card. This is going to be great. Bring the experience of SoulCycle home with you. Get a $300 statement credit after you use your Platinum Card to purchase a SoulCycle at-home bike. Here's the fine print, red lines added by me. In order for this credit to actually work, you must have a single purchase of a SoulCycle at-home bike, and it must be done through the link provided right there on the screen, equinoxplus.com/Amex bike benefit. Furthermore, a 12-month Equinox Plus membership is required to purchase that bike. It may not be combined with any other discounts or offers unless indicated. This must be done within the 48 contiguous United States and Washington, D.C. And because you must use that link that we talked about just a second ago, therefore you can also not make your purchase in store or through any Equinox mobile app. Those are not eligible for the statement credit. Also, it's not valid on purchases of gift cards or purchases of the SoulCycle at-home bike made using any of the financing options at the time of purchase. So if you want to pay monthly for it, won't work. Again, single purchase, single transaction, full price. Lastly, Equinox Plus memberships and accessories purchased separately from the SoulCycle at-home bike are also not eligible for the statement credit. Wow, so what's really happening here is we have an Equinox American Express partnership here to offer you all a credit. And I'm okay with certain types of credits like the dining credit, a travel credit. That's really broad with a lot of use. But first of all, the major restriction is that it's only with SoulCycle. So now we've got one merchant, and then within that merchant, just one type of purchase. No accessories, none of anything else, just the bike, and then all the other restrictions on top of that. So it's like, you know, narrowing it down to just a super small use case that probably applies to like 0.001% of people. I just feel like this credit boxes people into such a small four-walled place that I would say, at least bet that the majority of Platinum card holders will probably just not even care about this benefit. But again, that's $300 of value on the table that probably will go unrealized by a lot of card holders. I'm one of them. Dumb benefit number 3, the free night award issued by either the Marriott Bonvoy Bountiful card, that one's by Chase, and then the Marriott Bonvoy Bevy card, that one is with American Express. Now I'm all for getting free night certificates with certain hotel cards, but it's what you have to do to get the certificate with these two cards that really grinds my gears. We'll look here first to the Marriott Bonvoy Bountiful from Chase. Here's what it says. You basically get your free night award every calendar year after spending $15,000 on the card. And this certificate will be valid for a one-night stay with a redemption level of up to 50,000 points. And the annual fee on this card is $250. Switching over to the Marriott Bonvoy Bevy by American Express, again, same $250 annual fee and pretty much same term, just written a little bit differently. Again, doesn't sound too bad. A certificate worth 50,000 points, by the way, has to be used in one fell swoop for one night. So if you have a night that's 40,000 points, you can't use your certificate for the 40 and then have 10K left over on your certificate. It's all or nothing. So it's just up to 50,000 points for your redemption. Then more recently, the Marriott Bonvoy program as a whole now allows you to add up to 15,000 points to use in combination with a certificate. So 50K plus 15K, if you have those points in your account, means a total potential redemption value of up to 65,000 points. But again, certificate on its own of 50K, valuing Marriott points on average around 0.7 cents each. That means the certificate will be worth around 350 bucks. You might redeem it for a little less, you might redeem it for more, but on average, 350 value here. For a 250 annual fee, you save 100 bucks maybe on your redemption. Not that compelling, especially when you consider this. In the world of Hilton, we also have the Hilton Honors American Express Surpass card. This one has an annual fee of just 95 bucks and also gives you a free night reward opportunity for spending the same $15,000. Now look very carefully here. Do you see any language around a cap or a limit around some sort of value? No, you don't. Same thing holds true for the Hilton Honors Business credit card. Still a $95 annual fee, still a free night reward after spending $15,000, and no restrictive language about the total value of that certificate. So to show you the hilariousness of all this, let me put these two side by side on this slide that I designed for you all. Marriott here on the left, annual fee of 250 bucks with a 15K spend requirement for that one free night, but it's capped at 50,000 points. And if you have some extra Marriott points in your account, then you can also combine them or top them off for a bit more value. Still, maximum cap of 65,000 points for your redemption. On the Hilton side, only a $95 annual fee, less than half, by the way, of Marriott for its fee. Same spend requirement, still get a free night, but the worth is unlimited. And combined with points, that's not applicable because you don't need to do that if it's an uncapped value certificate. Super dumb benefit number 4, which is actually a lack of a benefit. That is, the World of Hyatt Business credit card has no annual free night. Here's a screenshot directly from Chase's website. You can browse it all you want, even go on Chase's site and read all the fine print. There is currently no annual free night on this card anywhere to be found. And the reason why that's so ridiculous is here's a chart that I made for you all of just the business versions of certain hotel credit cards. We've got the World of Hyatt Business card at the very top there, the Hilton Business card, the Marriott Bonvoy Business, IHG Business, and the Wyndham Rewards Business. And all of those other ones offer a free night of some way or in some capacity, the World of Hyatt being the only one that doesn't. Let's check out another dumb benefit. Number 5 is the Priority Pass Select membership that comes with the US Bank Altitude Reserve card. The level of access that you're given through this benefit is only 4 free individual visits per year and also 4 free individual guest visits. Now, for a while, I was actually okay with this. The Altitude Reserve is actually one of those top tier premium travel cards with a $400 annual fee, which is actually a lot less expensive than a lot of other top tier premium travel cards, which most of those are $550, $600, closer to $700 these days. So for being anywhere from $150 to $300 less than the competition, I would expect some trimmed down benefits. But here's the crazy thing. Even US Bank also offers another card, which is the Altitude Connect. This one has a $0 annual fee for the first year, then only $95 a year after that. And this card was recently refreshed to also include a Priority Pass Select membership. And look at what we have here, the same 4 free visits per year. Now, this one does not mention 4 free guest visits on top of that, so I'm not really able to confirm if it also allows guests. There was nothing mentioned in the terms anywhere that I could see. But nonetheless, still, if you're looking at just the primary cardholder benefits, same 4 visits, but $95 fee or 0 in year 1. They also make a business version of the same card with the same 4 visits as well, in case you want to go for the biz version. And also from American Express, we now have the Hilton Honor Surpass card once again. That one also comes with a Priority Pass Select membership with 10 free visits. Now that includes the guest use as well, meaning if you go and you bring 2 guests, then that's 3 total passes. Or if you go with 1 guest, then that's 2 passes. So if that's the model you want to take, you could do 5 visits per year with 5 total guests. The nice thing about the way Amex and Hilton does it here is that you can mix and match however you want it to be. And once more, they also have the business version, same 10 complimentary visits per year. So putting all these cards side by side here in a nice chart format, we can see the annual fees and then also the Priority Pass level of access here. So feel free to pause this as long as you would like to kind of compare and contrast. I'll also mention that the US Bank cards do give you access to the Priority Pass restaurant, spa, and retail partner locations, whereas the Hilton cards from Amex do not. So that could be a make or break situation for some people. But if your goal is strictly to get just lounge access at the lowest price point possible, then the Altitude Reserve card, which I admit is a very good card, is not going to be the answer for you. To me, having 4 visits at a $400 price tag, despite the other benefits, is still kind of silly. Ridiculous benefit number 6, the $150 lifestyle credit by the Bank of America Premium Rewards Elite Card. Here's how that benefit works. You will receive up to $150 annually for lifestyle conveniences, including video streaming services, food delivery, fitness subscriptions, and rideshare services. I do like how broad and how useful the credit is in terms of how it actually functions, but for someone paying a $550 annual fee for a very premium card that's also associated with some private jet benefits and this elevated lifestyle, I don't think people, the clientele going for this card, are going to care about getting $150 over the course of an entire year. It's just one of those tiny trivial benefits that really makes no impact whatsoever, especially when you combine it with the other credit here, which is the $300 airline incidental statement credit for qualifying purchases like seat upgrades, baggage fees, lounge fees, and more. What is $150 plus $300? $450. What's the annual fee of this card? $550. What is $550 minus $450 in credits? $100. And what other Bank of America travel focused card has an annual fee of around $100? Oh yeah, the non-elite version of this card, just the Premium Rewards card, which also has a $100 airline incidental statement credit, pretty much bringing down the annual fee to $0. So even though I'm totally bashing the $150 lifestyle credit, which does not really match the lifestyle of affluent, high-spending individuals anyway, I'm really kind of bashing the entire card product because the elite is just like the regular non-elite with 2 extra credits plus a few extra benefits too added on. Take them away and you have the regular card. And by the way, the non-elite and the actual elite have the exact same reward structure down to the exact point. There is no difference whatsoever from the $95 card to the $550 card. This has got to be one of the least thought through premium card products I've ever seen. Surprisingly dumb benefit number 7, the up to $120 in Lyft credits, brought to you by the CitiAdvantage Executive World Elite Mastercard. This card product was recently refreshed with a bigger annual fee and new benefits, and here's how this one works. After taking 3 eligible rides in a calendar month, you will earn a $10 Lyft credit for a total of up to $120 in Lyft credits annually. Let me get this straight. So for the type of person who will be getting this car and paying a $595 annual fee, you expect that type of person, who's probably a pretty high income earner, to be focused on doing 3 Lyft rides per month to then get $10. And those Lyft rides have to be in the same calendar month. So if I do 2 Lyft rides now and then 1 Lyft ride next month, I get nothing at all. And on top of that, you now have a top tier, most premium AA card on the market that needs to be in part justified with a non-airline type of benefit. I'm left without words. And last and probably least is the up to $20 per month in select categories from the Visa Infinite Reserve Rewards Plus card. This card is issued by Elan or Elan, however they pronounce it, financial services. So it's a white label solution here. So they might partner with, smaller community banks to help them issue their own premium cards. So you might see this exact type of Visa Infinite product issued by multiple banks around the US. Now sit back, get some popcorn and relax, because if you're used to the coupon model of so many other premium cards offering all these credits with their merchants, this one takes couponing to a whole new level. Receive up to $20 per month in statement credits, up to $240 annually for purchases in the following categories. Each category is worth $5 per month and qualifies individually: sports and fitness, personal care, entertainment and streaming, and dining. So dining is one of the eligible categories, and if you go out to spend $40 at a restaurant, you can't get $20 back and just max it all out with your dining. You only get $5 back. The remainder of your $20 credit, so now 15, has to be done across each of the remaining 3 categories. So again, now you go to your pharmacy, which falls under personal care, spend $50 there, you still only get $5 reimbursed for that outing. This card has a $390 annual fee, and they're going to force its customers to go $5 at a time to earn back some of that cost. Let me make this very clear. All these lifestyle credits and benefits that these new premium cards are coming out with are really like anti-lifestyle credits. You pay this whopping annual fee and the hundreds of dollars up front, and then the bank basically puts you in this tiny little box to then go live your lifestyle in the way that they want you to. I ain't buying it. And with all that said, if you enjoyed this video and believe it could benefit or at least entertain other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it opened your eyes a bit more about some of the craziness that goes on in the credit card benefit business. I look forward to seeing you in my future videos, and while you're waiting for the next one to hit this channel, always remember that you are great.